All right, y'all, what's going on? Welcome to the kingVic mini episode, part 3. I appreciate y'all for being here and clicking that button. Um, just one thing to say: go down to the description, click the Linktree link, follow me on all my social media, go into the 2 Discord links, join the 2 Discords for Troop Discord and for the King Vic Show podcast. Also, go into my podcast, give a listen if you'd like, leave a rating, a review. But now, let's get on to the show. First thing I want to talk about, something that hits near and dear to my heart, not this type, but just cancer in general. There's an experimental drug trial seeing cancer disappear in patients. This is per the Washington Post. A small clinical trial conducted by Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center found that every single rectal cancer patient who received an experimental immunotherapy treatment had their cancer go into remission. One patient named Sasha Roth was preparing to travel to Manhattan for weeks of radiation therapy when the results came in, and Memorial Sloan Kettering said that's when doctors gave her the good news that she was now cancer free. She told her family, as she told the New York Times, and they didn't believe her. These same remarkable results would be seen in 14 patients to date. The study was published on 6/5 in the New England Journal of Medicine. All of the patients had rectal cancer in a locally advanced stage with a rare mutation called mismatch repair deficiency. They were given 6 months of treatment with an immunotherapy drug called dostarlimab from the pharmaceutical company GlaxoSmithKline, which helped fund the research. The cancer vanished in every single one of them, undetectable by physical exam, endoscopy, PET scans, or MRI scans, the researchers said. I don't like the word one, that it's vanished. Remission is a lot better, or cancer free is a lot better. Vanished, it could be a double-sided sword or double-edged sword on that one, because of what happens if, let's say, down the road this comes back. But to go on, according to the Washington Post, the drug cost about $11,000. It was administered to each patient every 3 weeks for 6 months. Yeah, so you're talking every 3 weeks for 6 months. That's a lot of money. And it works by exposing cancer cells so the immune system can identify and destroy them. So they're giving you medicine that helps bring the cancer cells out so your immune system can destroy them, which is better than some other things. I believe, like, chemotherapy and radiation makes your immune system weakened. So not only is it killing the cancer cells, it suppresses your immune system, so you're more susceptible to getting sick other ways. So this is great news. As long as it's kept up with and it goes on. A lot of people think that this type of stuff is just a hoax. I think this is great. I support Stand Up to Cancer, and I do charity streams for them all the time. So this is great news. Will this ever come out? We'll see. Big Pharma is more about money than cures. At least that's what I think. My opinion on that one. Big Pharma, they're more into making money than curing things. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you think about that. What you think about how this was written by the Washington Post. What you think what was said. If you think this is a right step in the direction to getting a cure for cancer, at least for this type of cancer for right now, and then progressing towards something else. The next thing I want to talk about is on January 6th, public hearings for the attack on the Capitol began. The January 6th Capitol attacks, the hearings for that attack started on Thursday, 6/9. This is according to NBC News. Former Education Secretary Betsy DeVos talked about how she spoke with Vice President Pence about evoking the 25th Amendment after Trump crossed the line on January 6th. If you've forgotten how that went, Trump was telling his people to storm the Capitol. So he's literally telling his people that support him storm the Capitol, in which they did, and they took over the Capitol building for several hours. The FBI also arrested GOP gubernatorial candidate in Michigan over January 6th charges. I believe Trump's about to go to trial for this as well. This will have a primetime spot and garner a lot of attention as the hearings move forward. Great that that's happening. We need to act. They need to act swift on this. We don't need something like this happening again. It was wrong that the president asked everybody to storm the Capitol with him, and then he went and cowered in the White House. We don't need a president like that. No matter how much you support him, what you think of him, he was not the right thing. He was not the right person for us. No matter what he did business-wise for us, when you tell people to commit treason, you're just as guilty as them. Come on, man. Now, tell me what you think of this. Obviously, Trump's going to be on trial with this, or a part of these hearings. These people are going to sit through these hearings. These hearings will be all over TV, televised. So let me know your thoughts on this, and we can discuss it down in the comments. Or, all right, y'all. So the last thing I want to go over, the most magical place in the world has to address a situation and apologize for one of their cast members, and here's what we're going to talk about. On June 4th, Disney released an apology to a couple that was having a moment at one of their parks. This park was Disneyland in Paris. The man was proposing to his fiancée on a stage, to which both sides said yes. An employee sees this and tells them they need to get off stage. He put his hands on the guests, and he actually even touched the ring too. Big no, dude. Don't be touching people's shit. A friend of the man proposing claims that they had permission from Disney to do this. Disney said via a spokesperson, "We regret how this was handled. We have apologized to the couple involved and offered to make it right." Me personally, I don't see how you can make that right. You already ruined what was supposed to be a magical situation, a magical time, a magical proposal. Your works are named after magical. So that person messed up. Former Disney employee / cast member Abelina Sabrina spoke with YouTube news curator Philip DeFranco on the matter on his Philly D show, and he asks her, now this is Philip DeFranco, who was in the wrong, the guy who proposed, the employee, or Disney, or is some of this shared, or is it just one? She says, "I believe that everyone is to blame, but the one who is in the most wrong is the cast member." She goes on to say that Disney has strict rules about proposals. During a training, you're specifically taught what to do if you come across this. When people propose at Disney, it should be a magical and be something magical, and it should be their own moment. Let them have the photos as long as a cast member or a Disney character is not within those photos, which that's totally understandable, that a cast member or a character shouldn't be in the photo, and especially a video, because there's a video of this, and the video will be in the post, in the description, and the post where I've got most of the source from. Yeah, there's a video of it. She continues that the couple was on a stage that they shouldn't have been on. That's where they're in the wrong. Granted, the view was amazing, but at that point, once they're on stage, the cast members should have just let them do their thing and let them finish. It would have been so much better. Now Disney receives so much bad PR because this cast member not only intervened and was in the photo and the video, but he also touched the ring. So he touched the people, he touched the ring, he broke up a really good moment. The biggest thing Disney teaches is to not touch guest stuff, especially if it is crazy expensive. If you see something like this happening and you work for Disney, you can politely ask them to move it along. If it's already started happening, she says, let it finish and ask them to move on. Never touch a guest or their belongings. I mean, that's common sense too. I know we like to say common sense isn't that common nowadays. But come on, man. Don't touch people's stuff. Like, leave people alone. If you already see this going on, like, don't interrupt in it. Don't think you're the hero of the situation. Don't think somebody's going to frown upon you because you did this. You don't make enough money to sit here and try to break stuff up like that. Like, come on, man. Who do you think you are? You think Mickey's going to come touch you? If you did this, he's gonna come congratulate you. You think Goofy's gonna come over here and hook you up, tell you that you did a great job? No, no one's doing that. No one's gonna come give you a pat on the back for breaking something up. Let it happen and then move on. Be nice about it too. Don't be a dick. You were with this. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Who do you think was in the wrong here? The Disney guests who were where they shouldn't have been, the overeager employee who should have never touched anybody's stuff, or Disney for not properly training their employees to handle this situation? Let me know down in the comments. I'll react to any comments that are put down there. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Like I said before, go in the link tree. Go follow me on all my social media. Go follow the Discord or join the Discord. Go check out my podcast. Leave a like on this video. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free to do so. And I will see you guys later.